Alright, let's get some links posted and stuff. And we will get started. It's been a while. I went to, actually, it's the beginning of the month. I think I'm going to post on Facebook first. Sure. Obviously, anyone watching familiar with me or my live streams, very outspoken advocate of various issues and educating people on various topics. My throat very worn out. But let's. Wow. Okay, I guess it didn't think on that. Okay, then we go to Twitter, see what's going on there real quick, and then, oh boy. Wow, Summer Haycock. Hope you feel better soon. It's crazy. I don't. When I say feel better, I mean holistically feel from internally to your emotions. That's crazy. No. Anyway. That's Twitter. Online on Twitter right now. And we log into Instagram so you guys can message me there. Then let's log into Discord real quick. Okay. Right then. So, yeah, let's get on back to the Hilltop Pie Farm and start digging in. Alright, so we have 64 stone plus this. I think I'm going to start building this up here, because I mean, this, yeah. So I think I'm going to expand this out this way first. Yeah, I have to fill all this in, which is super awesome and great. When I say expansion and rebuilding, this thing's going to be probably doubled in size. And I'll show you why in a moment. I think we'll take it to, what, right about here. Oh, I'm going to have to expand my claim. That's fine. I'll do that after I'm done building this area up here. Oh boy, there's a bot that messaged me. Should be interesting. I might not, when I say might not, I actually most likely will not be able to finish this today. People online today. Not a huge amount, but definitely respectable numbers. Oh, and there we go. We split into 3. I was waiting for that to happen. I think their account got suspended. Which is hilarious. They were messaging me via Facebook Messenger, which, yeah. Anyway, dude, you're going down this way because you're starting to frustrate the heck out of me here. Oh, of course, I need to. Come on. Oh, careful, careful, careful. Oh, I can actually go back up over here. Did that just... Whoa. Okay, how about we pick that up, put it down here, and maybe just put one over there. There we go. So I got a bunch of stone. Level this off a little bit. Yeah, I don't have too much stone. Definitely using the cobble there. And then, yeah, I think that's probably fine for now. I have to fill in this whole area over to here, basically. But this is kind of a convenient little line here, so maybe I'll do it over here instead. It is quite a bit more work, but I think it would be worth it. Now these trees will have to go, unfortunately. Yeah, I think this spread's probably fine. my little project area right over there. And you can see that I have quite a bit of filling in to do. And this little hilltop over here, I once did consider putting something over here, but it's just, nah, I'd much rather see, you can see stuff over there. And the rail line is off on that to the east there. I think I'm happy just sticking to, if I'm gonna build more on a hilltop, I'll build like over here next to the ocean, something like that. Yeah, so I have plans in that regard. Ideas, concepts, not really plans per se, but definitely things that I have in mind if I want to expand over here. It'll definitely be to the north, because to the south is Prism Spectrum's place, and I don't want to encroach on that. I'm going to be expanding the pie farm a little bit, but only a few blocks over. And I want to make sure that when I'm done expanding, it's at least from her base, it doesn't look like I've done much. But from this side, it's going to look like I did a lot. Okay, I don't need the snow at all. There's like tons of snow everywhere. And when the rain comes back on, this will refill itself with, with snow. So one of the reasons I didn't start out with all my resources is because I wasn't sure. I was still sort of in the probing phase about, how long I'm gonna. See, I could build something over here too, because it's not too far, and I could build like a little nether path or something like that. And I'm also not too far off the NTN, the Nether Transport Network, north line, so I could maybe have a two-way system where there's a branch to there and then a branch to there, and then I'll, instead of trying to connect it all in the overworld where I am now, connect it through the nether, so it's a lot shorter to get there. Okay, let's make sure we're not dropping too much stuff down there though. Ooh. Well, there's only a few blocks, so I'm not too concerned. Maybe 2 or 3. When I start dropping whole stacks of stuff or half stacks of stuff, then I'm gonna start having to go after it, because like I said, I do actually need all the resources I can get. So what I think I'm going to do at this point is I'm just going to put that there. Be careful I don't take anything that I need to stand on. That would be bad. Okay. I definitely don't need this snow. I'll free up another stack for me. Slot, I should say. Is there anything in here I shouldn't have in my inventory? No longer. So I think what I'm going to do first is put the shell around the expanded bit. Yeah, some of these are like hanging off here. I have to be careful with that. So we're just gonna very, very carefully. I'm on like a shelf right now. If you look down here, it's like overhanging. So I have to be a little bit more careful there. You know, that coal ore that's in there, I think I'm just gonna. Well, no. Put it in my storage or something. I don't know. It's definitely taking up space. I don't technically need it in my inventory right now. All right. Is there any water I can land in down here? No, not really. Yeah, I definitely want to light this place up. I don't want it being becoming like a mob festival. You know what I'm saying? All right, that should be enough light. Okay, so we're gonna eat some pie, and we're gonna start building up the. Is there anything over here I can like recover? Anything that may have fallen down? No. Okay. All right. I don't have any more torches, so I should probably get back. Because, yeah. So we're just going to extend this wall out. Then here we turn the corner. So I'm just trying to define the very outer area here so we can get the claim expanded properly. So you can see how much work we still have to do here. This is definitely not fitting into the stream today, unfortunately. I'm not going to finish today. No way. There's not even remotely possible. So this will be the finished height of the wall. So I'll have to fill in all of that, and all under here, and all over there. And I have to put the tracks back down. I think I can do that now, actually. I'm going to put the tracks down just to get them out of my inventory right now. Yeah, I think I was originally going to expand it this way, but I changed my mind. So I have no idea. We're just going to put this all back. So from Prism's base over there, you won't really notice much of a difference. It's going to be slightly wider, that's all. Instead of ending kind of like here, it's going to be ending way out there. And the pie farm has been sort of a little bit of an experiment, actually, because I haven't been 100% sure how. I'm just going to place all these down. And I'll reconfigure them later on, but I just don't want stuff spawning on here, you know. I think it's just a simple way to keep stuff from spawning. I got these guys here. Okay, so then so this stuff's going to go in storage in a moment here. Okay. So now we can see how big this expansion really is. I have to fill in all of this area, even though it's higher up. It still needs to be filled in one block down from here. And it's a lot of work. Lots of work. However, the plus side is that I do have a ton of dirt and grass block that I can just sort of slowly work into the area. Let me check on the live stream here. One viewing. All right, that's fine. I'm not about the numbers. I'm all about having fun. Okay, so the crop level is going to be visit here. So let's yeah, let's that way, you know, I can fill in the part that's kind of already up at this block level. That way I don't really have to worry about it too much. I mean, I have to fill in all of that. I have to put the cladding in all the way down there. Let's take that tree out most likely. It looks like it might be in the way. No, 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 no. Actually, no, this can't be dirt. This actually all has to be stone. So it's another thing. You have to watch what you know which block you're placing too. This all has to be stone. Not sure how much. I have a good amount of stone left. I didn't take a whole lot. So I'm going to take this measure and go. Move. Jeez. Listen, I love animals, but oh my god. Bro, I love you. You're a chicken. I love chickens. But if you get in the way again, you're gonna get scooched. That might kill you, and I don't want that to happen. I do want this to be all solid. I don't want some weird, like... This goes... where did I forget? So we're just gonna fill around that. Then I think what we're going to do is just focus on placing the dirt down here. If we can bring this chunk all the way up before I have to go, that would be pretty awesome. So as you can see, this is going to be that block there, but we're going to bring this out a little bit further. Actually, this can come right. Yeah, because the cladding, the stone cladding is going to go right here, basically, coming around the outside. Now, I am going to take some of, not that stone. Whoa, that's pretty wicked there. Chicken. Goodbye, chicken. I warned him. You guys all saw me warn him. I did warn him. We're getting there. This one's a lot taller than the other one. When I say taller, I mean the obviously all the dirt along here has to go. it may end up that I end up filling most of this up with stone because look, see, I flattened that off over that area off over there, and it's just yeah. It's actually a pretty huge project, but I'm gonna get going now, guys. With a few things I need to get done. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh yeah, I went to Maine over the weekend. This past weekend. Oh my God! See AJR free show up in Freeport. It was awesome. Had a great time. Met some lovely people. Had a chocolate factory tour up in Freeport. Wilbur chocolates of Wilbur of Maine. Wilbur's of Maine. There's another Wilbur chocolate that's based in Pennsylvania from a long time ago. Different company. I think they were inspired by it or something. I don't know. But yeah, it was really awesome. We got to see. We went to the beach. When I say beach, I mean the rocks. It was really awesome. Not much in the way of sand. It was like this gritty stuff, but not really much in the way of sand, or at all. But the tide was way out, and it was really cool. We got to go way out in the tidal flat area where it would normally be under 4 or 5 feet of water, and it was just really incredible. Really quite incredible. We had a blast, and it was me, my girlfriend, and her daughter. And I highly recommend visiting there at some point if you guys have a chance. 8 hours in the car on the way up, and 9.5 on the way back. A lot of traffic. It was just on that edge of staying. Someone's shooting something at me? Shouldn't be. It was kind of just at the edge of that timing where you don't want to drive any further than that without staying overnight, because that's most of your day is right driving. So this is Transit Biker signing out. I'll see you guys tomorrow, most likely. So as I always say, love yourself, love everyone around you. Kindness always and first. Peace.